Hi Libra, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for September 13th through the 19th, or whenever you click into the video. It is for Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If this one doesn't resonate, guys, definitely check out those other placements. It is a general reading, so it may not resonate for everyone who watches. So we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future, and then we'll get into your person's energy and your energy. So I just want to say a huge shout out and thank you so much for all of your support. Those of you who have been with me, and to anyone who is new, welcome. I hope you'll stay. I do personal readings. That information is in the description box below. All right, so let's get into your energy. Let's see what's going on. I just saw the Seven of Swords, so there might be an energy of someone around you that you're just now starting to realize doesn't always tell the truth. Now, is it somebody who's always gotten away with, how do I want to put this? This is going to sound really bad. But this is someone who just kind of gets away with things, doesn't really find any harm in what they do. And it doesn't always necessarily mean that they're a bad person. I just think that they have a tendency to do things on the wrong side of the road, if you will. All right, so this could be popping up. Let's see what happens in the reading and see how this comes out. It could be a partnership, and it could just be somebody that's in your general space. So we have the Four of Cups in reverse in the recent past and the Six of Wands in reverse, and then we have the Page of Swords. I like this. This is something about clarity. You're getting clarity either around a person or around a situation that was not feeling like it was getting you anywhere, where you just weren't feeling like you had anything to really celebrate. We'll get into it. The World in reverse, the Hangman, and then the Ace of Wands in your current energy. And then in the near future, we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and there goes that Seven of Swords. It wanted to come out again. So this could be one or more people around you that you feel just have difficulty telling the truth. You could have found out that somebody had stolen something from you, or you feel like they have stolen. This could be somebody at work that's just really competitive and cutthroat, and you sense like, I don't trust this person. Like they would rob ice cream from a small child. That sounds terrible, but that is the image that Spirit gave me. So go with that for now. All right, let's look at the overall energy. The Page of Pentacles. This is great energy because it feels like not only looking at money from a different perspective, but looking at how you go about making money. So for some of you, you may have a full-time job and just thinking about, I want something on the side. I want something that's going to bring in just a nice flow of income. It doesn't have to be anything major, just a little extra here and there. And it could also just be a new mindset. Maybe something is triggered in you and all of a sudden you're like, I get it now. And I feel like you're getting clarity around something to do with that because of the cards that are in the recent past. So the Four of Cups in reverse, this is a good thing because it means you're not missing things anymore. So when I say that, it could be you're not missing the little nuances of people's personalities. You're not missing when someone seems to be trying to get one past you. This is coming up really strong, so I'm just going to go with it. It's like you have come to a place where things just are not going to get past you anymore, where you have let things slide. Let's say you let people get away with things in the past because you like to keep balance. Maybe you're very forgiving. In this case, I just don't think you're going to. You're not going to miss the opportunity to do the right thing for yourself, is what I want to say. And then we have the Six of Wands because it's created a lack of forward movement for you, a feeling of, wow, I feel really great. I feel successful. If other people have gotten in the way of your success in the past, whether it be in a relationship or in your work scenario, this is like, I'm just not missing those little things anymore. I'm going to keep my eyes wide open and not allow anybody to get in the way of my success. And that's where the clarity comes in. The Page of Swords is coming in to show you the truth. It doesn't necessarily have to be that someone speaks about something. It's just that they finally show you their true self. And the page with the sword, I'm going to say you're going to cut through the BS, but this is also just clarity, complete clarity. Maybe a part of you wants to speak up and say something. I just feel this could one be that you're going to speak up and tell somebody you realize what's going on, or this is just clarity within, and I'd stick with that. Now, they're pressing me about another message. There could be somebody that you don't know about. I don't think this is someone that you've been with or dated, but I feel like it's someone who keeps an eye on you. And what this could be an old friend from the past that stalks your social media and just wants to see what you're up to or what you're doing. I don't get a good sense from this person, so I kind of feel like it's someone who's just kind of jealous of your life, or always was, and just wants to keep up with what's going on with you. That's just going to be for some of you. I know we don't really always want to know about those people, but it seems to be something that's significant. I don't know, maybe they're going to reach out to you and you just need to be aware. So this might be a pre-warning for that. Now, the current energy, we have the World in reverse, the Hangman, and the Ace of Wands. To me, this says you're still closing out a cycle. So if you're still clearing your life of people who have either created some kind of drama or got in the way of you having success, anything that has crossed your path that was there to teach you a lesson about things that you need to be aware of when they come up in your relationships, doesn't matter what they are. You could be feeling still just a little bit stuck. It's because it's finally starting to close itself out. And then the Ace of Wands comes in to tell you that there is going to be this new beginning. You're going to need to get that passion going, right? And it helps when you don't have toxic people around you. Let's face it. I mean, they can bring us down. They can certainly deter our attention from what we need to focus on, especially if it's somebody who, whether it be conscious or unconscious, likes to get in our way. So just be aware of that, because that stuck feeling is, you're going to get through it, because the Ace of Wands is showing up afterwards, but you want to get that fire going, and I think you're going to. So something is definitely shifting, and I think once you close out this cycle, you're going to find yourself being able to move forward a little bit easier than maybe in the past. All right, so in the near future, we have the Hierophant in reverse, the Hermit in reverse, and the Six of Swords. This is saying that you're going to need to focus on your intuition. Spirit saying at times, holding back what it is that you're sensing or feeling is not the best idea. It's, yes, you can, how do I want to put this? You've gone within, you've done some work. The Hermit in the upright, I would say you'd need to do a little bit more, but you don't really need to. I feel like you've gotten there. Now, there's another scenario that's popping up, so I'll get back to that in 1 second. If you left a relationship and you are now moving towards divorce, it could be because this person was a complete and utter snake. You could have been dealing with somebody who stole from you, who lied to you, who just was not a good character. And as you moved through your spiritual stuff, if you were starting to really go within, if you were realizing that you needed to love yourself more, this is an indication that you left that relationship because of those things. Now we're going to get clarifiers and see what's going on. But this is also to trust that the knowledge that you have about those people I've been talking about, you want that to be up front and center for you, so that you recognize them when they cross your path and you don't allow them to interfere in your energy, your progress, and whatever it is that you're trying to do moving forward. All right. So let's clarify the Four of Cups in reverse with the Six of Wands in reverse. I just feel like this is a huge message for this particular week. Do not let people get in the way of your success, period. If you've got to say something to someone and you feel like you don't really want to rock the boat, then you need to be energetically aware of what's going on. Because the Hierophant just popped out in the upright. I'm going to leave it there because I don't really want to knock you guys over. It just feels like you need to know what's best for you. And if it's not saying anything, I get it. But this person needs to know, whether it be through your actions or whatever you need to do to get out of your way. All right, now we have the Ace of Cups and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. Yeah, because there's a part of you that feels like you haven't reached the goal that you want to. And with the Ace of Cups, yes, could this be all about clearing that old energy of people who have lied and cheated and been problematic and you just want to open your eyes to and open up. Maybe recently you have, or in the recent past, you had started opening up to the idea of having love in your life. There could have been a new beginning with somebody. That could have been someone who reached out to you, had been watching you for a while. I'm getting a lot of different scenarios, so hopefully some of this resonates for you guys. You can kind of pick and choose what does, because it's not all probably going to resonate for everybody. Now, with the Ten of Pentacles, this says finding the love for what you do and really knowing what's going to give you the most joy is what is going to turn this around for you. Right now, in the recent past, you could have felt like you just weren't creating that, not just stability, but I feel like you want to grow your money, and I feel like you want to save and create something much larger than what is there now, and you're not going to let anybody get in the way of your goals. That's what it's indicating to me, because that's your focus, is to get there. Now, I'm going to go ahead and clarify the world in reverse with the Hangman. So let's see if we can get an answer as to what needs to happen in order for this cycle to close out. The Judgment, you need to make a decision about what you want, how you want your life to look, because it's all about rejoicing, right? It's not just about making choices. It can be, for some of you, this is going to be a small few. This could be getting those final papers. I think some of you in the past readings could have been divorced, and this is telling me making that decision because you don't want to stay in that anymore. You're still feeling a little bit stuck and you just want to get to the other side of it. So in the current energy, you could be feeling like it's finally coming to an end, and in the near future, it's showing that the divorce has happened. All right, so let's see what else they have to say about the Hangman and the Ace of Wands. So the Devil in reverse, releasing any kind of toxic energies, toxic people, like we've talked about. And that's going to be a part of it, making that decision to not allow those types of people to get into your space, period. Just energetically protecting yourself is what I want to say, because this new beginning, this new passion that I feel like is kicking in for you in the current energy isn't going to have time or space for that. All right, so let's clarify the Hierophant in reverse with the Hermit in reverse. See, we have the Page of Pentacles, which goes along with the Page of Pentacles here. I'm going to pull from that deck because it seems like that's going to make sense as well. And then we have, look at that, the Seven of Pentacles. So as things start to move forward, once you've released this energy, you know better now. And it's not that you may not have picked up on the energy of these people in the past. It's just at times you may not have allowed yourself to either walk away or shut off. And now you're at a place where you are. So the near future is saying, and that could be 2 weeks from now, because we're talking about the next week. It could, in the next 10 days or so, you could be seeing how this is starting to come to fruition. Things are starting to, well, it's going to be a start, right? So let me get the full thought out. The Page of Pentacles is about new beginnings. So it could just be a thought process is what I'm saying. You get through this, you're clearing out these energies, and then you feel like you can start anew. It doesn't mean you have to change jobs or change, even in a relationship. Those of you that are getting divorced, that's one thing. Some of you were in a new relationship and you're wanting something stable, or you're open to love, and in the near future, it finally shows up, and it shows up stable. And then the Seven of Pentacles is being willing to watch things grow. So it's a combination of releasing toxic people and then paying attention to these new beginnings that are coming in and allowing them to grow. It takes patience. It takes time. It may not be something that builds overnight. Even if you've been putting a lot of energy into it, it may just finally be getting to a place where you can sit back, relax, and watch it grow. And then we have the Ace of Swords. That's great too. This is also very much about clarity, and seeing things for what they are. And then we had the Six of Pentacles in reverse, which tells me that things are going to balance out, where there may not have been some equality in relationships for you, whether they be romantic or work-wise. That's going to be balancing out in the near future. All right, so I'm going to clear these cards, and we'll get specifically into the person that's on your mind. So think about that one for just a moment, and we'll try to get into their energy and see what's going on. So this is for Libra. and their person, please. Okay. So the energy of your person right now, ooh, 9 of Swords, 4 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups, and we have a visitor. She's on my back. I don't know if you guys just heard that. It's actually my son's cat. Yeah, there you go. She's giving you a big meow. To me, she is angelic because she's white with blue eyes. So that means good energy is coming into your reading. I really love that. She's like my little angel. She sits on the back of my chair. Anyway, so the 9 of Swords, the 4 of Pentacles, the 8 of Cups, and the Emperor in reverse is your person's energy. Now yours is the Fool in reverse, the Knight of Wands, the 2 of Cups in reverse, and the 3 of Wands. The Ace of Cups in reverse is the overall energy. So there's something that feels like it couldn't get started, it didn't get started, or two people are just not at the place that they want to be. Now your person seems very depressed and anxious over what's going on. Right now, I think they're trying to hold back. It's kind of a mix of things. It's almost as if this person is somewhat selfish or holds back, but at the same time is upset and stressed and worried about what's going on with you. Now, you could have been dealing with someone who is, this doesn't just feel like walking away. They could be walking away from another situation and they're stressed out about it. And there's a lot of emotional baggage there that they're trying to leave behind. And I don't think they have much control over how they're feeling right now. So could they have walked away from you and still be stressed out? Absolutely. But something tells me that this person doesn't give of themselves. I don't think they have a tremendous amount of control over their emotions right now. So you could be feeling like they're a little bit unstable. Oh, sorry, she's on my back again. That's just that. This is stuff that has to do more with them. This is their own issues. I feel like they've walked away from something else and maybe that's still on their mind. And that's why they seem to be holding back with you. If they are, that's what it feels like. Now, for you, we have the Fool in reverse with the Knight of Wands and then the 2 of Cups in reverse and the 3 of Wands. You too seem like you're not really wanting to be in a relationship that holds you back. I feel like there's a part of you that's losing patience. Lots of different energy in here. The Knight of Wands would say that you want to go towards this person, but a part of you is kind of afraid to, because you know that the two of you don't always see eye to eye. It's like you're not sure if there's a future in it. You're not really feeling so patient. It's kind of confused, but at the same time, you've got the Knight of Wands energy. So you could not be with this person right now and be wanting to move towards them, but a little afraid to, because you're not sure what their reaction is going to be if you do. That's what I feel like. That's not going to be for everybody, but that's what I feel. Your passion's there. Now your person is stressed out and it could be walking away. Maybe you fear that this person's going to walk away. They could just be holding back their emotions and feeling like they have no control over the situation in general. So it's a mixed bag of things. Sorry, lots of different energies showing up here. Let's see with the romance angels what comes out. All right, this is for Libra. So we have stay optimistic about your love life, new love, forgiving and learning, and honeymoon. And then we have romantic feelings. Your feelings are real and worth exploring. So if you feel like this person may be holding back or doesn't feel like they have control or they could be stressed out, I think that is saying open up. If you need to speak up and tell this person how you feel, do so. I don't think it's that they're not open to it. I think they've just been holding back and probably gave up on the situation. If you haven't moved towards them, or they just decided they weren't going to come towards you, maybe they're waiting on you. It's very mixed up. Oop, no, that's in the upright. Stay optimistic about your love life. Positive thinking and faith will bring you romance. That's a good one. New love, a new person has stirred your romantic feelings. Forgiving and learning, as you release and heal the past, you experience more love in your present moments. And then honeymoon, enjoy the bliss of holiday time together. Maybe a part of you is hoping that at some point, if you move back towards this person, that things could go in the right direction. That's the staying optimistic. Now, if you're currently with them, I think this person questions whether you are 100% there in the relationship. There's a lot of energy here, guys. Take what you can. I'm kind of overwhelmed with it. It feels like a lot of different stories. So I hope some of that resonates for you guys. Let's get a possible outcome for you. All right, this is for Libra. So we have the Devil in reverse. You could be dealing with a Capricorn. Seven of Cups, a little bit of confusion, the Star. Okay. A lot of see, there's a lot of burden around this. Like somebody is really stressed out, or both of you could be stressed out and need to or want to have some kind of conversation. Something needs to be dealt with. The Devil in reverse just says that you want to release any kind of toxic things, but I sense that there's confusion about where this relationship's going to go. The Star in reverse, something needs to be healed. And then the Four of Swords, and it's getting out of your heads and coming together and figuring this out. I think it's possible because forgiving and learning, maybe there had been something that happened between the two of you and you need to go in and tell this person that you're still very passionate about them. That's going to be for some of you. That's just what it feels like to me. All right, let's look at the Lover's Oracle. This is for Libra. All right. So we have balance. Love is not always about agreeing just for the sake of it. A great relationship is one that both supports and challenges. I like that. And then we have transformation. Your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. And then we have life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow. You'll be surprised where it leads. I feel like that's a great message for this particular situation. All right. The last thing we're going to get is a couple of messages from Spirit with the wisdom of the Oracle. Tell me about what's going on for Libra, please. Okay. So we have a change in the wind. I do feel like there's big changes coming about. No doubt. The fates. See, something is fated. Orphaned. Not for you, and then higher power. So there may have been something that you needed to leave behind in order to work this particular relationship out. That's what I feel like. Orphaned, this is a 5, so it's about change. Maybe there's a part of you that feels like you had been left or left behind by this person, but something is still drawing you towards this energy. Something is fated for you and meant to be. Trust in that. Let it heal itself. This reduces to an 8. That's about infinity. So something is still drawing this energy of you and this person together. And then we have change in the wind. Something is about to shift and change. Now that's a 3. Some of you could be moving home. There could be a shift or change in your home situation. It feels like, I just keep wanting to say go with the flow, because there may be some uproars and then all of a sudden life starts to balance back out, but there's something to do around the home. There could just be changes that you need to make within your home situation. All right. And then we had higher power. Sorry, I do want to say that no matter what, always have faith that there is something working with you. That 4 is about balance. It's also about good financial luck to me when I see 4s. So for those of you that have been busting your ass and not seeing a lot of rewards, I keep seeing 4s. And a lot of the messages have been that just stick with it because it's going to pay off. No doubt about it. Once some of these toxic energies get out of the way, I feel like it's going to open up the floodgates for you. All right. Thank you so much for being here, Libra. I hope this helped. If you'd like a personal, that's in the description box. Sorry. Thank you so much for all your likes, shares, comments, and subscribes. I hope you guys have a great week, and I will see you in the next one. Lots of love. Take care. Bye.